Hola, Tallinn. Mucho,
Hola.
mucho gusto de verte. Eh, Tallinn, I would like to conduct this short interview in English so that
Okay.
the students that are looking at us and listening to us can understand everything.
Okay.
Tallinn class is a student who was in the same place that you are in right now. All right. And now I'm very glad to say that she is even looking for a job as a Spanish teacher. So if you're kind of hesitant in learning the language or scared, she can tell us all about that. So Tallinn, tell me quickly, tell us, briefly, how did you become aware that you could have Spanish as a major?
I actually started as a bio major, and I just noticed like I enjoy my Spanish classes like way more than I enjoyed my biology classes. And like my bio classes were giving me like stress, and my Spanish classes I was enjoying so much, and I took a leap of faith, and I just made the switch to major.
Excellent. How was your experience among your teachers, the professors around here? Were
I was
they
great.
helpful, supportive?
They're great. You guys are great. I would say this in this department, this is where I felt the most like my teachers actually care about my future. They help me. They want to send me. You guys are always sending like job applications and stuff. Like you're always looking to help us, and I think that's great that you're so involved in our success.
Exactly. We love to know how you guys are doing. And just like you said, once you get to that moment, we're going to be helping you out, guiding you, even after you graduate, looking for jobs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Well, really, another question. For those students that may be kind of nervous in practicing, being open with the mistakes that they may make in their language, how can they overcome that barrier? Because I keep telling them that it's normal to have mistakes. What can you say
Yes,
to them?
of course. It is so normal, especially like I'm not a native speaker. You have to put yourself out there though. That's the only way I could say it. Like I used to challenge myself. There would be complete days, like every Tuesday and Thursday, I would only allow myself to speak Spanish. As hard as it was, that's how I had to put myself out there. And it didn't matter if I was around people who didn't speak Spanish. I forced myself to speak Spanish so that I can practice, so that I can learn, because I didn't like it's not like I'm coming home to speak in Spanish at home. I had to push myself and try and use it for
Right.
myself.
Besides the language talent, uh, Hispanic culture involves something, a lot more things than just the language, which is very important. But
Yeah.
what other things can students do to help themselves learn about the culture?
Social media is a big thing now. There are millions of sites and millions of pages that you can follow. You can just search up literally any culture and you can follow them. You can learn about it that way. You can also, we have a study abroad trip that you can do. You can just plan a trip with your friends and just immerse yourself and just to learn about the culture and study about it.
Are there organizations around that they could join, maybe?
The
Hint, hint,
Spanish
the
Club.
Spanish Club.
The
Yeah.
Spanish Club. Join the Spanish Club.
Yes.
Also, in the ESL lab, you could become a partner and help them because they're learning English. So you can also partner up and you can practice your Spanish while you're helping them learn English. That's also
That's a great
a
idea.
thing. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Yes.
Yeah. And
Uh,
also, I know that they usually, I don't know how it is because of COVID, but we have Panamanian students who come from Panama and they study here to learn English. A lot of times they put out tables and they do little events, and you can just go up to them and talk to them. I've done that multiple times. Just go up to them, have a conversation with them.
That's great. By the way, there's also what's called a Spanish table that you can join via Zoom. and practice, and maybe just listen at first, and then just participate directly. Tallinn, what you're already about to finish or about to graduate, finish your classes and all of that. Do you see a nice, bright future for you in the Spanish profession?
I do. I think, and it may seem like a standstill at first, but I promise if you stick to it, it really gets good. Like I just came from an interview today, and it seems very promising. Like I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like it's going up from here.
Is that for a high school or?
Yeah, I'll be teaching at a high school. Yes.
That's great. Now, for those students that may not be considering a major, but how about a minor? Is it important to have, for whatever profession they have, to be bilingual, do you think?
Yes, always. If you do it for nothing else and you just need to do it for yourself, you get paid more for being bilingual. Like right now, I am actually a receptionist at a dentist office, and I translate for them daily, and my pay is a little bit more because I have an ability that no one else has, which is being bilingual.
Yes.
Being able to help people that they aren't able to help, you know? So it's
Ellen,
always good.
Is there finally, is there an advice that you could give, or something that you would like to tell the students?
Yeah, I would say just honestly stick to it. Don't give up. Never give up, because if you stop practicing, you will lose it. Like if you stop speaking it, you will lose the language. So just keep practicing, even if it's just a little bit a day. Even if you listen to like maybe 2 songs in Spanish, just keep practicing. I promise you will get there.
Ellen, muchas gracias. Thank you very, very
No
much.
pasa nada, no pasa nada.
Hasta luego. And I hope the students listening will hear
Yes.
your those experiences that you brought to us, which is great. No, thank you for joining us. And hopefully, if they see you around, they'll stop you and ask you more questions.
Yeah, you can ask me. Pregúntame en español.
Eso. Gracias, Taren. Chao.